Narcissists and evil people, they always justify what they're going to do to you or have done to you by first creating you in their mind what they think you are, like the useless eaters, for instance. You notice how they always they call us the useless eaters. So they have actually created, since I was a child, they have created the West to be really ugly, like really useless, like they're just like, not like in the East Himalayas where you have young people that could milk a yak or take their yak from one village to another when they're 8 years old. They've created a whole generation of these types of people, just whiners, wimpy, complainers, creepy, maybe perverts. All their mothers went to dildo parties, so they don't even know what sex is. My mother never told me about dildos, so this is the first dildo generation where everyone's mother had a dildo. Now let's see, look at this. You know, this is how hard it is to find Dr. Rima Lebo from Jesse Ventura's Ventura.
Where Jesse Ventura, the host, talks to the doctor named Rima Lebo, who talks about a pandemic on the horizon that would cause forced vaccinations with the goal of decreasing the world's population. The video was aired in December 2009. The video was created in the context of the swine flu that was spreading in 2008-9 and is unrelated to COVID-19. There is no evidence to show that the swine flu vaccine creates permanent sterility.
Dr. Rima Lebo,
a substance called squalene, which is naturally found in humans, animals, and plants.
Actually, squalene, I remember, it was a shark oil.
Of certain hormones and other substances in the body.
But what she had said was that the big culling was going to come. This is all that I could find of her. It's wiped from the internet. Now, she said that there was a big culling because a State Department woman told her, she's a doctor, but one of her patients was a State Department woman who said there's going to be a big culling of the useless eaters. So from what I know about narcissism, certain psychopaths, before they abuse you, first they turn you into what they abuse so that they can justify it. They need to be able to justify what they're going to do. They have to justify what they're going to do so that when they do it, they're like, you guys are useless eaters. You guys are useless eaters. So they have, since the 60s, when we were kids, we were given way too many toys, and we were spoiled. And I thought, why are they spoiling us? I wanted to actually learn something. So we have we fought the whole time because we had such good music, but we looked like this in the 70s and 80s. We all looked like this. You could take an average class of about, when we're 14, you know, it's funny how they love the word 14. Take that documentary called The Look of Silence about the Indonesian genocide, and the leader is like, give me a 14-year-old. But anyway, let's say these are 18 years old, 16, 17. We all look like this because we had good music, but now everybody looks like this. Now, all the young people, I mean, everywhere I go, I just went to a fireworks last night, and I asked somebody, why did you cut the music when the fireworks come on, and why are you scaring the deer into the highway? And they all looked ugly. And, of course, they didn't care about the deer. They said, well, we don't even like, I said, you know, they said, well, the deer don't need to be on Earth. And I said, well, neither do people then. And they said, we think that too. But, you know, which people are we talking about? So they have created all of us, not me, well, maybe me now, I don't know, into useless eaters. They have made us, they have created us into the golem of useless eaters because they took lard out of the fryers. They put vegetable oils, should be our diesel. I heard that diesel was found floating in a river. The real guy who invented diesel said that we could run everything on vegetable oils. And instead they put it into our fryers when it should be lard. But now everybody, what are we going to do? Even if things get right, honestly, even if that happens, we still have to live among these things. Instead of this, I mean, I want to live among these people, because at least it might rub off on me. So they justify when I was 5, raising can I spit in your eye? So, can we get our bitch back? They spoiled us as kids. They tried to. And spoiled, literally spoiled us, and now we spoiled the kids, the grandkids. So now the kids are nothing like they were 100 years ago. The kids today don't want to be spoiled. I didn't want to play with Barbies. I wanted to help my dad with what he was doing with the screws and the nails and the hammering, if possible. I wanted to learn and be like an adult. Now they think if a kid wants to be an adult, that means sex. That's how they're trying to frame this thing. Stop letting them justify you as being a useless eater and smarten up.